Listen, guys, the reason I bring up directed energy weapons is because the militaries around the world currently have directed energy and laser weaponry. Laser weapons that pack greater punch coming to Army. That's as of July of 2019, over a year ago. There's Wikipedia. So Lockheed Martin laser weapon system, air-based laser weapon system offer flexibility and precision for self-defense against aircraft and missile and weapons on the ground. Assessing Israel's tactical laser breakthrough. This comes from Defense News. Military and aerospace, military laser weapons. U.S. Air Force delays timeline for testing a laser on a fighter jet. So as of January 17th, 2020, assessing Israel's tactical laser breakthrough says it's on its way to fielding laser weapons in 2020, courtesy of Israel's Defense Ministry. Military laser weapons, military and aerospace electronics, as of July 23rd, 2020. Let's just look at that one. Laser weapons get ready for the big time. New electro-optical weapons are increasing in power and lethality and are ready for air, land, and sea deployment to defend against enemy threats like unmanned aircraft, rockets, mortar rounds, and artillery shells. In this Raytheon illustration, a small unmanned aircraft is shot down with a high-energy laser weapon. Since the first laser was demonstrated in 1960, there has been speculation about the growing interest in using the technology as a weapon. Starting in 1963 with a classified U.S. Department of Defense conference to assess the military potential for lasers. For the following 4 decades, however, size, weight, and power were critical issues that prevented lasers from assuming a practical role in defense planning. With sufficient resources, the chemical lasers of the time could generate enough power to damage a target, but only could be carried by the largest available platforms, and needing replenishment of the chemicals used could only be fired from a limited time before returning to base. In recent years, however, solid-state and fiber lasers that include high-energy lithium-ion batteries have made high-energy lasers practical and potential as ubiquitous in combat as unmanned vehicles. While Russia claims to have deployed operational lasers, there is no proof that any laser weapon system actually has been deployed as more than a prototype. That, however, is about to change. The idea that this is 5 or 10 years away is no longer the case, says Chris Frey, Director of Short-Range Air Defense at Northrop Grumman. In the fight, there tends to not to be a silver bullet, so the services are looking at a mix of different solutions, each with its strengths and weaknesses. So it is critical to have a system that can pull all that together so you can defend against 30 threats in the sky or half a dozen on the ground. Doing that gets the maximum effect out of any of these technologies. And it goes on and on and on. Director of Business Development for High Energy Lasers and Counter Unmanned Systems at the Raytheon Technology Corporation Intelligence and Space segment says he agrees. Laser weapons will be a core part of layered air defense employed by the Department of Defense and its coalition allies. That means laser weapons in any integrated system we have protecting serious assets in our territories. In 5 years, any large base that needs to defend its assets will have laser weapons regardless of service. And it goes on and on and on. You know, there's a combat vehicle fully equipped with laser tech. And this is a long article. There's a vehicle. Let's see what else they got. There's one right there. That's their depiction on a warship. And that's it for this article, pretty much. Anyways.